why we love to hate HR and what HR can do about it. Recent complaints about HR function have touched a nerve in a large sympathetic audience, particularly in the United States. The most vocal critics say that HR managers focus too much on administrative and lack vision and strategic insight. Here's the problem. When talent is in short supply, business leaders see HR as a valuable strategic partner. But when the labor market loosens up, HR suddenly seems like a nuisance because we don't like being told on how to behave and we see no immediate benefit to complying. Here's the opportunity. Instead of sitting tight until the next market shift changes leader perception, HR managers should set the talent agenda because they have the required perspective and expertise. Here's the solution. HR manager can score big wins for their companies by rethinking programs that have been around since 1950s such as coaching, developmental assignment, job rotation, 360 degrees feedback, assessment center, high potential track, and succession plans. Making a business case for the initiative that matters and cutting loose broad programs that lack impact. What HR should be doing now? First, set the agenda. HR must show why the issues it addresses matters to the business and that it has sensible ways to manage them. Second, focus on the issues that matters in here and now. HR also should craft company-specific policy that respond to today's challenges. Third, acquire business knowledge. HR has to have deep knowledge about workplace issues, but it also should bring first-rate analytic minds into the function to help companies make sense of all their employees' data and get the most from their human capital. Fourth, highlight the financial benefit. And the last, walk away from the time waster.
HR's activities closely tracked the labor market. In early 1900s, the HR function known as the Industrial and Labor Relations was born. After steel and oil had transformed U.S. business in the 19th century, it became clear that workforce management needed its own discipline. In 1920s, in a thriving economy, good workers were hard to come by and even harder to keep. HR induced supervisors to treat people well. In 1930s, during the Great Depression, supervisors favored the drive system of management, threatening and sometimes hitting and saw HR as a hindrance. Workers put up with almost anything to stay employed. Talent development was practically non-existent. In 1950s, after World War II, one-third of executives died in office with no one to replace them. To fill that void, HR created a host of revolutionary hiring and development programs. In 1970s, as the economy slowed, labor was once again plentiful. Business leaders started undoing all those post-war programs designed to attract and develop talent. In early 1980s, the U.S. went into a deep recession and workers clung to their jobs. Rather than invest in HR, companies pushed hiring and development tasks onto line managers who had neither the time nor the training to do them properly. In late 1990s, during the dot-com boom, companies compete fiercely for employer of choice status to meet their soaring talent needs, so HR enjoyed a brief heyday, focusing primarily on hiring and retention. In 2001, when the dot-com bubble burst and the economy tanked, business leaders felt little urgency to attract talent. Productivity rose, wages stayed flat, and HR lost the influence it had enjoyed during the boom. In 2015, with the effects of the Great Recession of 2008 still lingering, most people with jobs aren't jumping ship yet, so executives feel no urgent need for HR programs. HR must make a case for them.